Hi friends, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to learn about UiPath AI Center, how we can navigate to this AI Center, how we can build ML skill in this AI Center, which we can use in our RPA workflow, UiPath workflow, uh, to use in extractors, classification, how we can use that ML model. So today we will be learning about how we can make this ML skills, ML model from the AI Center. So we can access the AI Center from our UiPath cloud platform. So here when we I'm using the new navigation. So there are slides of changes in the UI. So here we will be able to see AI Center, Action Center, documentation, document understanding, orchestrator, everything. But sometimes we will not be able to see. So for that we need to enable the particular product from the services. So for that we need to go to the admin and we need to take that tenant, and when we go to the services we will be able to find the products which are there. So we need to click. So currently I have enabled, so we can from here we can enable this, and when we launch it will open, and after that we will be able to see all the products which we have enabled from the services in this left side portal. So let's go to the AI Center. So today we will be going to break down of the main steps and features that we would typically use in AI Center for projects. So first, if we have already created projects, we will be able to find that projects in this My Projects field. So currently I have created one test, so we are able to see it here. And to create project we need to click create, and we need to enter a name for our project. So something demo, something like that, and you can give the project description. It's an optional, and you can click like restrict access, something as required, and need to click create, and our demo project is created. So here we will be able to find the steps which we were going to use. So dashboard. So in dashboard we will be able to find the overall details of this project, and data set. So data set means for training and evaluating ML models we require data sets, right? So from here we can create the data set, or we can even upload the folders which contains that data sets. Data sets. So today we are going to learn about how we can train an existing ML model in the AI Center, which is retrainable model for invoices, and how we can create the ML skill from that model. So the data set is for that, just to create the data set for our project. And next is data labeling. So data labeling is simply to label, like if we are using the ML skills for extracting data from receipts, invoice, such like that cases, we need to label the data which the bot need to fetch, right? From so for that we are using this data labeling just to label the data. So here you will be able to see UiPath Document Understanding and choose from OOB label templates. So this will create a session with our UiPath Document Understanding label interface, and here it will create a session with labeling interface for data labeling from out of the box labeling templates. So here we use Document Understanding labeling interface, and here it's using out of the box labeling templates and ML package. So here we will be able to upload a new package to the AI Center, or we will be able to see the ML packages which are already there. So if we need to add a new ML package, we will upload here by converting that ML package into a zip file. We will upload it here. Like we need to enter the name of that package, we need to upload the package, that zip file, and its input type, like how it's files or JSON, like that. And if any, we can provide, this is optional, about the input description and what output we are expecting, and the language. So it should be in Python only. Python is supporting, and we can enable the custom package version, and we can give the package version which required. And if it's for training, we can enable training, and can enable recommend GPU. If we GPU is enabled, it will work fastly actually. And if I want to use an ML package developed by the UiPath itself, like document understanding or any open source community, we use this out of the box packages. Okay, and we use this when we need to import an ML package that was exported from AI Center previously. So we have previously, after training and all, we have exported an ML package, and we need to use that. We use this. So currently, as I said, we are using an ML package which is developed by the UiPath for document understanding. So let's take out of the box packages. So here you will be able to find a lots of packages which is already created by UiPath, which is retrainable and not retrainable, like UiPath document understanding, image analysis, language comprehensions, language analysis for image analysis. So different. So we will learn about the both, like UiPath image analysis and also UiPath document understanding. So first let's make an ML model for invoices, as I said. So it's like need to extracting the details using the ML from the documents, right? It will be coming in document understanding. So we need to use UiPath document understanding, and here also we are able to see lots of ML packages which we can use for our like our needs. So here there are invoices, ID cards. If we need to fetch from ID card, we can use this invoice India invoices. Okay, so I will take this invoices. So here when we go, it's retrainable. So we can retrain this ML model like how we need it, right? So its package is 20. We are taking the latest package only, and let's click submit. So we need to give an name for our ML package. So I will give some invoice, and the description, input, output are there. If we need to change, we can change that. And let's click create. So now its status is undeployed. So now we need to deploy. So for that, first we need to label, right? So let's go to the data labeling, and we need to create a new labeling session for training. It means to get what all we are needed, right, to make to retrain that ML model, that invoice model. So we need to give a name, invoice, and if a data table is already there, we can choose from here. Means after creating data set, so we can create here or we can upload, so we can use that here, or we can create from here also. So need to give a name, and we can give description, can make dataset public or private, like that. So the data labeling is deploying. Sometimes it will take some time to deploy. So now its status is changed to available. So this data labeling session is available. So when we click that, we will go inside this data labeling. So now we need to what we need to label the invoices, like what for what it will be coming. So for that, first we need to import the files which we are using to train the model. So need to click the import, and here we can give the name for the batch. I'm giving like batch 1, and click to upload or drag drops. So I have made some invoices. I will show you that. I'm importing that. Click upload. So 20 files uploaded successfully. Then we need to click import. So it's importing the status. So if it fail, if in any step it's fail, and if we need to know why it's failed, every time it will be in this ML logs. For every success, whatever we done, the steps will be logging in the ML logs, and we will be able to find it there. So let it import, and also here also we can see the logs about the importing status. So all the files imported successfully. So let's close this. So we will be able to find the files here. So now we need to do what? We need to train the model, like which all fields we needed. So for this, to create the fields, we use regular fields and classification fields. So let me show how it's work. For regular field, we can give some values. I will give like invoice number. Okay. Content type is string. Shortcut is there. Okay, save. So this is the invoice number, and we can give date. It's date, right? So I will give like date. And what bill to, right? We can give bill to. Bill to is string, and can give total. Let's give it as number. And what else can give account number. We can take details from the table also easily. Account number. Account number is number, right? Then can give like something else. Transferred account to which. If we use the already invoice package, which is the UiPath before retraining, we will not get exactly like what regular field names we need to give like that. It will fetch like, because it's in its trainable form, right? So we need to retrain to get like how we required. Number. Okay, now let's classification field. Classification field is like if any currency or something, if we need that. Here if we need column values, we will click here. Actually I don't see that, so we need to get the column fields here we require. This classification field is actually for classifying, so it's uses like Indian, maybe sometimes it will come like Indian rupee or USD, something like that. So if it's change, we use like that. So now we will not do this as it's not required. So here if we need to get the column, any column, we will create it here. So let's create description string, right? Save. Then days. Days is number. Then we'll give unit price. Number or string, anything can give. If you need rupees also with that. So we have created the regular fields and the column fields which we need to fetch. So let's retrain that. So invoice number is this, right? So let's click this and click here. So we have mark means, so we are labeling it. So we have labeled the invoice number. So let's label the date. So we have labeled the date. Let's label bill to. Let's bill total. Let's bill account number. Let's build transfer account like Geeta. It's only right account number. Okay, then let's now do this description. So let's take both and can give like that. So we will be able to find it, the two columns here in days. So just we can take like this. Unit price, then amount. Okay, so we have done for one. So we need to do for the like this, we need to do for the 20 things, but instead of we do this manually, when we click this predict, the AI Sender use generate AI to predict automatically to the corresponding names. Now you are seeing, right? But for this it should be always we should give correct names, so it's fetching correctly, right, by using predict. So instead of manually we do, when we click the predict, the AI Sender use generate AI to predict automatically. So when you go here also and click predict, so here there are also like generative predict with the generative model. So here it's combined generative with pre-labeling model. So you can choose like that and click predict. So instead of we manually label each, when we click predict, the generative AI will automatically predict the corresponding value, and if it's not fine we can change. So like that we can do for every docs. So after we label all the documents, now we need to export this data to the data sets by clicking this export. So let me click export, and here we need to give an name for this export. So let me give like invoice or something, invoice. And here we can click like all labeled, that labeled only schema, like what we need to export. So I have clicked all, and let's click export to AA, or we can download this exported schema to the Excel, or we can download it as file. But let's export to the AA Sender. So it's exporting the each files, so we can see that here. So let it finish the export. Thing is completed. Now let's go back to our data labeling AI Sender, and when we go to the data set, this is the data set which we created, right? So here we will be able to find the exported thing which we created now. So we are able to export the data we labeled to this data set here. So we have completed the data labeling, and we have exported the data to the data set. Now what we need to do? We need to create an ML skill which we can use in our process to use the ML package which we have retrained. And this here it's pipeline is there. This pipeline we used to run the we have trained, right, retrain, right, the ML package. To run that we use this pipeline. So let's create ML skill. So need to give one name. I will give like ML skill invoices. Then need to choose the package. This is the package we created, right, and the major version, and choose package minor version. We need, if we need to give any description we can give, and this will make the skill public or something. And to auto update we can enable this, and if we need to undeploy the skill within some days we can choose this. And if advanced infrastructure means if we enable GPU is will train this ML skill fastly for that only. So let's create, and this replica amount can give 2, and let's click create. So it's deploying only, it will take time. So now we need to run the ML model we created it. So for that we need to create the pipeline. It will take some time to change the status. So before that we need, so actually this will deploy with the old data which is not retrainable. So for retraining we need to create the pipeline to train the model with the new data label we have done. So for that need to click the create new pipeline, and here we can take full pipeline, or if we need only to train we can use train run, or we need to evaluate we can use evaluate run. So I will choose train run only and can give name here invoice pipeline, and choose a package. We will be able to find the package and choose major version this and the minor version this, and the input data which we created. So we need to use that. We need to click this export which we created, and enable GPU will do it fastly. And let's create. So here if we click run now it will run, or we can schedule the pipeline run also when we need it. So here I have choose run now. So the pipeline is running, the package invoice package is getting trained with the new data set we have uploaded, we have created by data labeling. So it will take some time. So after that only we need to create the ML skill. So actually I have this will be deploying uh, with the ML skill which already there invoice, because we haven't trained right. After completing this running, and if when the pipeline status becomes success, it means the training is completed, and after that we can create the ML skill with that ML package which we have trained, and we can use that ML skill in our processes to extract the invoice details to classify the invoice like that. So it's running only, it will take time. So let it complete. So here you can see this ML skill is now available. So you will be able to find this ML skill in your process. In your process when you extracting, means when you connected your process with the same tenant, you will be able to find the ML skill and you can use there. Or if you have created it at public, you will be able to find the URL also from here. Here, right here somewhere. Actually, I think I haven't created it as public, so that if it's public, we will be able to find the URL also. So you can place that URL, or you can, if it's connected to the same tenant, you will be able to find this ML skill in the extractor, and you can use that to extract the details. So still now pipeline is running. That means the bot, the ML package is getting trained with the new dataset which we have provided. So let it complete. So after it complete, its status will be available, and like how we have created the ML skill, we can again create with the trained ML package, and you will be able to find the score of this training, the pipeline run. So with the score, maybe you can check whether again need to retrain or how what to do next, because in sometimes the bot will not be able to extract correctly from the invoice with the current ML model. So we can use retrain activity even for classification and extraction to retrain the model by checking the score, checking the value of this threshold, like how we need. So you can see here it as successful. So actually at first it was failing because we haven't taken that data set correctly. So I will show again, but it will take a lots of time to train. So we need to give the invoice name, and we need to choose the package and the major version. And now you will be able to see the minor version as one also, because already we have retrained, right, and it's successful. So it's version updated to one, so you can choose that, or else if you need to train the same model, then choose 0. And while choosing data set, we need to take this only, not the export, or before that we need to take the data set. We need to take this only, not the export, or before that we need to take the thing inside the export. So first time I haven't chosen that, because of that the training was getting failed. Then we need to create why it's failed. Mm, okay, so the pipeline created successfully, so it will run, and after that it will become successful, and you will be able to find the score. So currently the score is 1, so it means that it's 100 percentage correct. Create the ML skill again with the trained new package. So when we go to the ML skill, I need to create new and can give name. Then need to choose the package, and when we go to the minor version, we will be able to find 0, which is the version which was before retraining, and 1 after retraining. And here we can give like undeployed skill after period, like have said earlier. We can select that like we needed, and can enable auto update, make ML skill public, like that. Then need to click create. At least 2 replica. So it was showing one warning like replica account should be minimum 2. So I have increased that. Sorry. So already there is an ML skill with the same. So we can see here the version like 24.4.4.1. So means it's the updated version, and after sometimes the deploying will be changed to available, and we will be able to find the ML skill in the UiPath processes. We will be able to use this to extract the data from the invoices. So here the score level is less. If the score level is S, we can again retrain the ML skill, and based on the score, we can check whether how much score is it and again retrain or can do like that.